Hello everyone, Sam is here from creativetradingsystems.com. I'm making this video about gold. So let's get started here. This is the gold chart I made on the 3rd December. Actually, let me show you the old one. This is the one, but like starting from monthly chart. So this was the monthly chart I made on in the beginning of the week, Saturday or Sunday when the market was closed. So this is the Elliott wave count. There was a big wave 3, 4, and then wave 5. And out of that, we have wave 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the wave 5, the sub waves of wave 5. This is a monthly chart. Yeah. Okay. Now, so we are all in all, we're probably going to go here, but probably going to make small 5 waves here as well, right? So wave 1, wave 3, and wave 5 are impulse and can have spikes of waves. So my idea was, well, on the weekly, you will see. The weekly chart then a little bit more detailed that we already bounced for this wave 4 and we're going for wave 5. This is wave 1, A, B, C, wave 2, wave 3, A, B, C, wave 4, ended here. And that's what my prediction. So it exactly ended at 50% here and then bouncing from there, right? So, okay, but is it going to go all the way up in a straight line? No. So 1802 was my first target, and we, achieved that already, right? So we hit 1802. Now, at that time, I also made another on the third, another short time frame chart of my 80-minute chart, which is this. So basically, it came down from here to here, and then going up is this in this fashion. It's coming down from here. So you can count here. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, right? So clean wave 5, even though the wave 4 is a little crooked, but you can count wave 5. And if these are, 5 waves here, then we are going up for wave 5 of 5, which is the last one, right? Which is, let me show you this, which is this one. So it came down here, and then we're gonna go wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So that wave 1 is this rise so far on 1802. So I said, okay, 1802 we already hit on the Saturday. I made the chart saying that this is wave 1. If it is wave 1 and we stop at 1802, my take is that we're going to go down to 61% of this rise, or maybe even 50% right around here, like 38% is this, 1750. These are different levels, 1721. Let's see which one we go to, right? One by one. But this is important here. This got stopped here, the price 1721. So let's see. So I said, well, or if not, it's all the way down, 1684, around 61%. That would be wave 2, followed by wave 3 to the upside. Right. So wave 2. So far you can see that we start right there. We are just like got stopped here in 1802 and kind of like dropping. So far we dropped here a little bit, and then we went up again, 1790, right? Right now, that's where we are. So slowly we're coming down, but if you go and look at a little bit more smaller time frame, you will see the clear picture of what's happening here, which the half of this, I would say like 40-minute chart, that would be showing this and then drop. Okay, so let's go take a look at that. This is what it is. So we went there, 1802, right? And this is how we dropped so far. So we dropped fast, nice and clean, and then we are going up very wobbly fashion, right? So it's up, down, up, down. So going to the upside, the momentum is not that great as far as that the down move is concerned. The down move is more momentous. So now fib, you pull the fib for retracement. So we are at 50%. It might go even more to the upside to 61%, but we are dealing here with this level as well, 1786. 1786 is kind of, 1786 is this right there, right? So it went up, it down, and went up, and then staying here. So right now we are doing 1787, and this is 1786. It's sitting exactly at that number. But notice that this is kind of like a fast move, and this is slow move, and there's another thing that we call this pattern is bearish flag, right? So if this bearish flag stays here and then around 50% or maybe 50% somewhere here, we can count this as wave 1, 2, followed by wave 3 to 161%. So 161% of this, if you put the expansion tool here, the blue one, then you can see that 161% is coming exactly at 1721, which is on my 80-minute chart is right there. So that is 38% of this rise, which is not a problem at all, right? It's very, 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 very common. Usually, the price can go easily to 61, but let's say 38%, right? So if 38%, we are going down here, from here to here, then this wave 3 will be finished. So this is wave 1, 2, 3, then it will jump to 38% and then go down one more time for wave 5. So that would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe all the way to, bouncing from here, going up here, and then one more push to 50% or 61%. That would be wave 2 or, wave 1, whatever. Sorry, not wave 1, wave A, right? So it could be like A, then go up for B, then come back for C. It can do a lot of things. But first thing first, right now, the concern is that if we can hold 1802 and do not go above, then we're coming down here. How far? 38, 50, 61, time will tell, but that's my take. And then for the entry, I use another chart, which is this is 80-minute chart for my analysis. That 40-minute chart clearly saying that okay, 1, 2, 1786, and drop. So if this thing is gonna start dropping, this chart will give me the entry, right? So I'm gonna get the entry here. Let me just refresh a little bit, just for the sake of safety. The chart is open for a long time. Renko charts, they can go back. Okay, so exactly, right? So right now it is making a long setup exactly at 1786, which I'm not gonna take it as long as we are below 1802. I think we're gonna drop. So I'll wait for something like this for short setup later on, maybe tonight. So when the price comes down, and maybe our example like this one, for example, let's see, yellow is below the black, and the blue candle goes in, coming out as red candles, yeah. So something like that, something like this, beautiful entry here, beautiful entry here. So I would be looking for something like this, and then take it to the downside for wave 2 from this chart. If I can get the entry, that's the key. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put my alarm on here, right? And when the setup is there, I can even select the long or short. So I don't want long at all. So I'm gonna, for now at least, right? False, right? So long setup, I don't want it. I don't want to hear the sound. Only short setup, right? So short is true. The distance is the 70, which is basically the distance is between this red line and the yellow line. If it is too far, then I don't want the setup. So if it is, it's 53. Well, let's see the edge. Yeah, this, for example, here, 653, right? Yeah. So I would say that I want, what the heck I'm doing? I'm going to reduce that. Let me see the distance. I don't want the 70 is too much. I'll just make it 60. So when the distance between red and yellow is only 60, and then I get the setup, then I'll hear the beep only for short. With that, with this long, I don't want to take it. Even if it's a good one, maybe 60, 70, 80, 200, I don't, because it's far up in the straight line already. You see that it doesn't go that far or more than that. It drops, it retraces, it drops, it retraces, it drops, it retraces, always. So it went up there, it has to retrace. If not, I'm okay. No trade is better than wrong trade, right? So I'm gonna wait and see what happens. So yeah, that's the idea, that it's probably gonna come into these areas first, make wave 2, and then go for wave 3. It's gonna go up. For this thing was up, this one, right? But like coming down here, then that would be wave 2, then wave 3, then wave 4, then wave 5, right? So that would be wave 1, or then 2. It could be a lot of things, but let's say first thing first, 1802. If that holds, we're coming down. I'm waiting for a short, and from there on, I'll pick up a few things and then few pips, and then I'll go long. Last week I had a couple of nice decent long in gold, uh, going to the upside, and that's exactly what I'm going to do after dropping and then going to the upside. Okay, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. Be ready, have your system or whatever. But at least you know the bigger picture. So whatever the mean you make the entries, just be ready for that. Okay, so this is it for now. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the trading week. Recording.